Well, that's right. Let's go across to Nimesh straight away. Nimesh, what are you picking up? Today's a bit of a down day, though if you have to say in the last 30 minutes or so, we've seen some kind of recovery from the lows. What's the flows picture? How are things looking?
Well, in a flow from a large index point of view, it's not very bad. So,
okay.
and that's maybe showing up in the Nifty as well. The bigger pain is in the broader market names, and a lot of individual stocks are down. The breadth is quite weak as well. The indices are down 2-3%, so that shows the kind of nervousness which is there. And I guess, I was listening to the guest as well. I guess what is happening, Nigel, in the broader market is a reset of multiples.
Yes.
That's clearly the point now. Anything which is expensive and not delivered on numbers is something which is getting heavily punished. I was looking at the BSE 500 data. In the BSE 500, from the 50-week high, only 4 stocks are in the green, or 3 or 4 stocks are in the green. Almost 490 stocks are giving negative returns from the 50-week high. So that's the kind of damage we've seen in the broader market names just in the last 2 or 3 months, right? I mean, from 50-week high, we're down sharply from those levels. So that's clearly the broader market picture. As I said, in the large caps, the flows are largely driven on the negative side in the financial. So surprisingly, a lot of private bank is where there is a bit of selling pressure, and to counter it, there is a bit of buying in the IT names. So which is I'm saying, there's no big selling in the large cap names of the broader market, in the bigger stocks, so to speak. From the larger FIs today. Technically, 23,300 is a level to watch. If that gets taken out on the downside, then the next level to watch will be 22,800, 22,900. So, need to see whether we manage to hold on to 23,300. But I guess even that gets managed. The bigger challenge is the sharp fall or the supply in the broader market names.
That's right. Nimesh, just one stock that's standing out for the last couple of trading sessions is Kotak Mahindra Bank. The Nifty, as you said, is under pressure. The Nifty Bank as well is down close to 200 points. But Kotak Mahindra Bank is at the high point of the day. So I think the street is, hoping for a couple of things to move in their favor. But what about other stocks? What are you tracking?
So in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list today is Wipro. Within the IT stocks, this is relatively outperformed. And even in the overall scheme of things, Wipro has stood out today and actually in the green, largely because there is aggressive buying from the larger FIs. So overall, I guess there is buying in the IT pack. And Wipro stands out in terms of very aggressive buying today. So that's the first name. The second stock is Tata Motors. It has almost corrected 30-35% from the peaks. And there has been selling pressure as well. But off late, some bit of buying has emerged. There are buy flows at FI desk today. And interestingly, I understand a couple of large HNI investors also have started turning bullish on Tata Motors at these levels. So that's the second name. The third name is Aegis Logistics. Even that stock has corrected sharply from the recent highs, down in today's market as well. I understand there is a large FI holder who is a big seller in that particular stock. And at the same time, some HNIs have bought as well. But largely, there is supply from larger FIs, which is putting pressure on Aegis Logistics. And the last is Cummins India. That stock is actually outperforming today's market. There were buy flows as well, and additionally, a couple of upgrades as well from the likes of Kotak. So maybe that's the reason why Cummins has actually outperformed in today's weak market.
Thank you very much for that interesting list as